Today we are launching three very important national initiatives. The Ministry of Policing Communications Strategic Plan 2025-2030, the National Cybersecurity and Resilience Strategy of 2026 to 2031, and the National Cybersecurity Website. Collectively, these three represent a decisive step in advancing government's priorities of good governance, transparency, accountability, and national resilience, while positioning Fiji to respond to emerging security challenges in an increasingly complex global environment. We're living in a period of rapid transformation. Technological advancement, digital connectivity, and evolving geopolitical dynamics are reshaping not only how economies function, but also how nations safeguard their sovereignty, their stability, and the public trust. For an ocean state like Fiji, these risks must be addressed with foresight, cooperation, and resilience. Today, security extends beyond physical borders. It encompasses the protection of our digital systems, the integrity of our institutions, and the resilience of our national infrastructure that supports our economy and the daily lives of our people. At the same time, we are facing increasing sophisticated threats, and these include transnational organized crime and illicit drug trafficking, cybercrime and digital fraud, misinformation and exploitation of digital platforms, and emerging regional and global security risks. These challenges require coordinated leadership, strong institutions, and collective responsibility. At the core of these initiatives is the government's commitment to strengthening national integrity, public sector accountability, and transparent and responsive governance systems. The strategic plan reinforces ethical leadership and professionalism across the ministry, recognizing that public trust is fundamental to effective governance. It provides a clear roadmap of strengthening Fiji's national security governance today and into the future. It also advances a whole of government and whole of nation approach, ensuring that security responses are coordinated, they are evidence-based, and they are aligned with national development priorities. It sets out government priorities in developing secure digital economy, strengthening digital communications and cybersecurity capabilities, combating organized crime and illicit drugs, enhancing maritime and border security, strengthening community policing partnerships, modernizing policing capabilities, protecting ethical leadership across the ministry, which in time will permeate into the rest of the public service. At its core is a simple principle. Security is a shared responsibility. While law enforcement agencies lead this, every citizen has a role to play. The government remains resolute in addressing the growing threat of transnational organized crime, particularly illicit drug trafficking and associated criminal networks. Recent operations, including the major drug seizure of 4.1 tons of methamphetamine in Nandi, community-led reporting from fishermen and villagers assisted in the interception of 2.5 tons of cocaine. Now I can pronounce that one, but I've never used it. In Vatia, the destruction of numerous marijuana farms, and as I mentioned last week, embarrassingly, they were there when I was there, and the police drone collected a whole lot of things, planted my young nephews and nieces and whatever. They demonstrate the value of partnership between government and the citizens of the country. I encourage members of the community to work with government to curb illegal activities, and also wish to thank all those who have continued diligence against the drug and maintaining vigilance against drug abuse, illegal drugs, cultivation, and trafficking. We reaffirm our commitment to strengthening coordinated enforcement through initiatives such as the proposed Joint National Enforcement Center, bringing together key agencies such as the Fiji Police Force, the Republic of Fiji Military Forces, Fiji Revenue and Customs Service, immigration, health authorities, and community network to enhance intelligence, operational effectiveness, and accountability. We are strengthening the police maritime division's forward presence in maritime zones, including planned bases in Lakemba, Sabsabu, Denarau, and Rabuka to improve response capability, to support maritime communications, communities, and enhance coastal vigilance against transnational criminal activities. Key to the progress of this initiative is the valued support of our international partners. And I wish to acknowledge the government of the United Kingdom for its support in piloting and mobilizing the Solosolevaki Vitang Maki, Matentu, Vanua Lotu, CVM, CMS, and its model across coastal Itauke villages in Fiji. We also recognize that these challenges are not confined to national borders. They are regional and global in nature, requiring collective action, shared responsibility, and sustained cooperation. The Vuvale principles and regional solidarity, our approach is guided by the spirit of the Vuvale, a recognition that we are part of a broader Pacific family. The principle reinforces mutual respect, shared responsibility, and collective action in addressing common challenges. Through strengthening the partnership with the regional neighbors and international partners, Fiji continues to contribute to a unified response. And we will continue to contribute to that. Our response to transnational crime, cybersecurity threats, and broader regional crises. The National Cybersecurity and Resilience Strategy reflects government's forward-looking commitment to building a secure, inclusive, and resilient digital economy. As our financial systems, public services, and infrastructure become increasingly digitized, safeguarding these systems is essential for economic growth, for service delivery, and for public confidence. The strategy establishes a coordinated national framework to strengthen cybersecurity governance, protect critical infrastructure, enhance incident response capabilities, and build national awareness and capacity. The launch of the National Cybersecurity website further demonstrates our commitment to transparency and accessibility, providing a central platform for information reporting and public engagement. It serves as a central platform to cybersecurity awareness and education, reporting cyber incidents, sharing security advisories, and supporting organizations and individuals in strengthening their digital security practices. No nation can address these challenges alone. Fiji values the continued support of its development partners, including Australia, Japan, the United Kingdom, and the United States, in strengthening our national capabilities. These partnerships reflect our shared commitment to regional stability, capacity building, and collective security outcomes. As I said, security is a shared responsibility. Government will continue to lead through policy, legislation, and institutional strengthening. However, lasting impact depends on the active participation of communities, traditional and faith-based leaders, civil society, the private sector, and every citizen. This is particularly important in addressing issues such as drug abuse, cyber awareness, and community safety. Fiji remains steadfast in its commitment to promoting regional peace, security, and stability. As a responsible member of the Pacific community, we will continue to advocate for peaceful cooperation, respect for sovereignty, and adherence to international norms and laws. Our national security efforts are therefore not only about protecting Fiji, but also about contributing to a stable, secure, and resilient Pacific region. Ladies and gentlemen, the initiative we launched today reflects a clear and strategic vision to strengthen governance and accountability, to modernize our security and policing systems, to build a resilient and secure digital future, and to foster partnerships that support national and regional stability. They are aligned with our broader development agenda. And our enduring commitment to good governance, sustainable development, and inclusive growth. Our responsibility as leaders is to ensure that our institutions evolve to meet the challenges of a rapidly changing world. With those remarks, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to officially launch the Ministry Strategic Plan 2025-2030. And our national Cybersecurity and Resilience Strategy 2026-2031. And National Cybersecurity website.